Hi, Virginia. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good today, thank you.
Good. Well, I wanted to go over some of the things that we've been doing lately together. I know that obviously we did an interview, and I had you take two self-assessments online, and also while through the results of our interview together and the results of the quizzes you took, I wanted to share with you that there's something called a global assessment of functioning, which is in our diagnostic statistical manual,
Okay.
in which it's not a label per se, but it's just kind of like a guidelines of where we feel our clients are.
How did I do?
So I gave you a score of 70, which is defined as some mild symptoms of depressed mood and mild insomnia. And you shared with me
Probably
about the
accurate.
insomnia,
Mm-hmm.
and I wanted to share the results of the test with you. On your depression self-assessment, you scored a 10, which they indicated as being moderate depression. So there's
Okay.
a possibility. And then I wanted to make sure that that this was valid. So I just take the depression quiz, which you scored a 28 out of 100, which indicated mild to moderate depression. So between the two tests, it seems that there is a possibility of depression there, and I wanted to address that with you.
Okay.
So,
I believe that's accurate.
okay, yeah. How do you feel about that?
I believe it's accurate. I think that is probably that's the way the lows that I've been feeling. So it's probably is a mild form of depression.
Right. Well, what I want us to be able to do together is come up with this treatment plan. So, using the information I gathered from you from our interview, I came up with several ideas I'd like to share with you.
Okay, good.
First, I want to address the issue of your chronic pain. I feel that this is probably what is causing your depression, and I think that hopefully by working on the chronic pain, a result of that will be that your mood will be elevated, and hopefully we can start to alleviate some of those symptoms, like you experience not being able to sleep well at night, and feelings of low self-worth at times. And I want to address those too, but I thought first we could start off by talking about some things we might could do for the chronic pain.
Okay.
How does that sound?
It sounds awesome.
Okay.
I'm all in.
So obviously, we can't eliminate the pain altogether, but we can take some steps to hopefully alleviate it. You mentioned in our interview that you enjoy making a to-do list.
Yes.
That it kind of helped you stay focused and gave you a sense of accomplishment.
Exactly.
When you felt that, okay, I
I
got to do
put
this
that check
today.
out. Mm-hmm.
Right. It gives like,
it
I
does.
love checklists. So
it does. It works for me.
I completely understand. So what I was thinking we could do is draw on the to-do list and maybe give you a list of up to 3 things to do per day. What I'm worried about is you putting too much on your plate and trying to accomplish too much and not really letting yourself, giving yourself some much needed downtime.
I agree. Because my list looks like it did before I got hurt.
Right.
I've not learned how to trim the fat yet.
Yeah.
And so I agree. I think you're on target there for sure.
So what I was thinking is that
take it down.
We could take it down to about 3 things. Whether it be something about like a cleaning chore, not I'm gonna do the whole house today. I mean that's hard on an able-bodied person. So I'm not talking anything extravagant, but maybe a cleaning chore, maybe going to the grocery store, or
those are all big triggers.
Taking the dogs out for a short walk, to use the restroom or whatever. Just those daily things. But trying to bring them down to a minimum per day, and not trying to overexert yourself and end up, being in an extra amount of pain that is unnecessary.
Probably should have thought about that before I got all 3 dogs.
Yeah.
That would have helped.
Let's see here. So, going back to allowing yourself some downtime.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is something that perhaps you haven't
hard.
been, that you don't feel comfortable doing. Because you, like you mentioned in the interview, you feel a lot of guilt when you
I
have.
do. I feel lazy. I feel like I'm self-pampering, and there's still so much yet to be done, and I don't do it, and I should do it.
Right.
I know it would make a huge difference if I did.
Right. Because I feel like if we can start to help control the pain, like I said before, maybe we can help control like the mood that follows it. You know.
Exactly. Yeah, because I can handle it up to a certain point. It's when it gets out of control that my mood gets out of control and my thoughts get more scattered, etc. So, yeah, this is all making a lot of sense to me.
Okay. Well, I thought that maybe we could use some relaxation techniques, like, and you can do these periodically throughout the day, whether it be in between the activity, the activities on the to-do list.
Is that like you were showing me the other day with the breathing and the
yeah,
imagery?
whenever you need it, like, yeah, exactly, doing a visual imagery and
Okay.
controlled breathing, kind of like a meditation, if you will.
Okay.
I think that could help a lot.
So I'm not just laying on the couch. I'm doing something.
Exactly.
I like it.
Exactly. And that
I like
way,
that. That makes me feel better already.
even when you are taking a break, you're
Mhm.
still working towards a goal. That's still, maybe we can
Okay.
add that to the to-do list. Like, don't forget to take a break and
Right.
do
Right.
these techniques, because I really think they're going to help a lot.
That's a really good idea.
Good. I'm really glad you're on board. And lastly, as far as the pain goes, how do you feel about maybe finding, if I found you a support group in your area for people with chronic pain?
That'd be awesome, because no matter what you do, you can't make other people understand unless they've been there.
Yeah.
So, just to be with other people that get it, so to speak, would be really nice. I think that could do me a lot of good.
Just like you said.
I like it a lot. I would go.
Good. Just like you said, like in our interview, I know sometimes you don't feel that you get the kind of support that you need from those around you, and a lot of the time it's because if you haven't been there, it is really hard to empathize. And I think that getting involved in a support group and being around others that truly, have been through what you've been through, could be a great emotional support, and you guys could feed off of one another as far as what things that they've tried to alleviate their pain, and I just think it'd be a really great thing for you. I just had a thought,
like maybe when I learn to support myself, maybe other people will get on board too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could be you'd be a great advocate.
I'm making progress.
So I want to talk to you about the possible depression, though, that we saw in those assessments. I want you to try using things as self-statements. I know I'm putting a lot on you right now, a lot of different homework assignments. How are you feeling about everything so far?
It's nothing I can't handle.
Okay.
It's not this, and I can do a lot of, like I really love the idea of taking the breaks and working on the imagery, not just thinking of it as giving up or quitting, but it's a schedule. I like it. I like everything that you've had to say so far.
Okay,
it's very doable for me.
Great. And now, like I said, in regards to depression, like whenever you start to have those feelings that you mentioned before, where you do feel like a low self-worth, or you feel guilty for having to take a break, or you feel guilty for not being able to do more, I want you to try and catch these thoughts, like as they're happening. I want you to catch them.
Okay.
And I want you to, it's called a positive self-statement, but whenever this happens, if you could, try catching the thought and say it aloud. Say, I am strong, I am successful, and I am worthy.
Strong, I am successful, and I am worthy.
Yeah. Because you are, and I don't.
Yeah, some smiles saying it.
Good.
Okay, good. I like it. Okay.
So, and then lastly, and this is a fun one. I know you mentioned that you love going to the beach, and you love being with your friends and family.
I do. These are good times.
So, and these are times where you don't really feel those depressive symptoms.
Or inadequate, exactly.
Okay, well,
exactly.
Then this I think you'll be excited about. I just want you to try and schedule this into your life, like maybe Make it like a weekly thing. I
I
know.
have to go. You told me to.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
I like it.
I know. You can't maybe go to the beach every day.
I can't do the dishes now because I'm going to the beach and my counselor told me I had to. I like it.
Like if
Okay.
these are things that are really positive activities for you and bring you
Seriously.
joy, then I
It
think
does.
that they could be really therapeutic for you.
It does. It's something good to look forward to.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that'll help get you through the not so good times as far as your pain.
I like it a lot.
So, with all that being said, I feel like I've laid a lot out for you. How are you feeling? How does that sound?
It sounds great, and it's not too much that I can't handle. I'm going to do that. I'm going to catch the negative thoughts. I'm going to trim the fat on my to-do list. I'm really going to do it.
Good.
I'll show you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to schedule. I like the thing that hits me the most, and I think it's going to do me the most good, is like catching the problem before it gets out of hand, and those breaks, those relaxation techniques.
Yeah.
Scheduling that into my day. And it is important.
It's very
and I'm
important.
sorry that I haven't thought of that beforehand, but
there's no need to say sorry.
I'm going to be doing it from now on.
Sorry.
I can't wait for the results. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay.